What's gooning, gooners? Here's rocks. Our first rock is andesite rock. It has a gray texture with a grayish shape and gray qualities. I think it's a decent overall rock, and it provides adequate resources for furthering your rock needs. Our next rock is chalk rock. This rock is a little less tasty, but still provides good nutrients. So I rate it a 9. This rock is chert rock. I'm not too big a fan of it. It's a little red for me, a little brown for me. I can see why some people would like it though. I'll give it a 6.5. This rock is conglomerate rock. It's a rock, and I don't really like it, so 3. This rock is more of a limestone rock. It looks like a limestone rock because it's made of limestone. It has a interesting shape. 3 out of 5. This one is a claystone rock. I don't like clay. It's too sticky and it gets all in between my fingernails, so I'm giving this one a 1. Granite, it's a little too coarse if you crush it, and I don't like coarse things because I don't know, they get into my pants. And that's about it. Sandstone rock, same problem as the last one. It's too sandy, so that's a 2. Shale rock, I like the coloring. I think it's got a good color to it, very vibrant. So I'd say at least a 7. This one's more a little brighter. And I like bright things. It really fills me with joy to see them. So I'm gonna give this one a 8.9. This one's a peridotite rock, and it's made of rock, and it really fills me with certain emotions that I don't enjoy because it has a green tint. So this one's got a 2 or less. This one's phyllite or phyllite or something like that, and it's pretty good. I have to say it's pretty good. It's kind of like an andesite, but somebody was like stabbed in here. You know, that's the feeling I get from it, and I think it's pretty great. I give it like maybe a 6.9. This one's a slate rock. It's kind of boring. I don't think it has any real character to it. You know, not much going on in its life. So I'm gonna say a 4 out of 10. This one is an obsidian rock. It's I don't know. It's a little much for me. I feel like it's trying too hard. So I'm gonna say again 4 out of 10. This one's a kimberlite. It's kind of hard to say. Reminds me of like emeralds just plastered on top of andesite. Like if you turned emeralds into a paste and then rubs them all over andesite, this is what you'd get. I think that's a pretty weird thing to do, so I'm gonna give this like a 3 out of 10. This one is scoria, volcanic rock, and of course, volcanoes cause bad things to happen. Oftentimes, when they happen, to do things to people. So I'm not really a fan of that. I'm gonna have to give this one a 1 out of 5. This one's a tough volcanic rock. This one's pretty cool because it's tough. So this one gets maybe like an 8. This one's a bauxite rock. I don't like boxes. Ever since that day. So I'm gonna have to say 1. And halite. I like the coloring. I like the speckles. Remind me of when I was speckled. So I'm gonna give this one a 9. This one's a suevite impact rock, and you know, I don't like it because it looks like andesite, kind of, if you really imagine it was andesite. White marble, It looks like snow, and snow is cold, so this makes me feel cold, so it's maybe a 4. The pink marble, this just looks like crappy walls, mediocre walls, walls that you would see in some place that has bad walls. So I'm gonna give this one a 4. Green marble, same thing, but green, so I'm gonna say a 4. And that's all. So I hope you liked the rocks, and I hope you enjoy the rocks next time I display rocks. That's about all. Goodbye.